Hey guys, Stefania Weiss here. Just wanted to come make this quick short video for you. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a mom to two beautiful children, a little boy and a little girl. I'm a wife to an amazing man. I'm a nurse in a pediatric ICU. I'm a health and fitness coach, specialize in helping out moms and women to really find their full potential and see those results that maybe they haven't seen. And I wanted to come to you guys because I came to this realization recently, and I've made some changes in my life, and I kind of want to share them to you and allow you to take this journey with me because I really don't know where it's going to go and what I'm going to do with it. But I recently had a baby about 6 months ago, and I started to plateau with my weight loss, and that's kind of what I specialize in. I love to help people get in shape. I did it after my first and after my second. The weight started to come off, and I was feeling really good. Working out, eating, eating what I think was right, and just still was hitting this plateau. I had lost about 25 pounds, and then that was about it, and just kind of becoming stagnant. And I wasn't eating perfect. I believe in living a balanced lifestyle, an 80-20, do well 80% of the time, and you can enjoy yourself the other 20. And I was getting my workouts in, but I just wasn't seeing the results that I wanted. And a couple of weeks ago, I went to an event with Tony Robbins called Unleash the Power Within, which I highly recommend to anyone who feels like they are stuck in any area of their life to go to an event like this, because it was absolutely amazing, absolutely life-changing. But on the last day, he talked about nutrition, and his views were a little bit extreme for me on some things, but it got me thinking, and really thinking about what I've been putting into my body and how I felt like I've been putting all the right things in my body, but maybe I haven't been. And so I started to do some more research, and I'm the type of person that I like to take things with a grain of salt, and so I don't just look at one thing and take that as fact. I like to look at different things. And so some of the things that I've been looking at are, I looked into kind of what Tony Robbins had to say about some things, and I started to watch some different documentaries. And if you've never looked at these documentaries on Netflix, it's definitely interesting to take a second and look at some of those things. If you just type in food documentary, there are so many that comes up. And there's a lot of things that I think we've kind of been brainwashed about, and a lot of it makes sense. And like I said, I take everything with a grain of salt. I don't ever look at one thing and go, oh yes, that is fact, that is truth. But I decided a couple days ago that I was going to do a little experiment, and I was going to cut meat out of my diet. All meat, red meats, chicken, turkey, poultry, anything I was going to cut out of my diet. I've also cut eggs out of my diet, and I've cut out most dairy for the most part. And I never thought that I would be a vegetarian or a vegan or anything like that. But I think, one, I don't like to label myself as anything. I really just want to kind of do what's best for my body and best for my family and for my life in general. And I just feel like the way that I'm not doing this out of an animal advocacy issue. That's a whole nother issue. But I mean, you could find meat that's humanely treated and slaughtered humanely and things like that. But so it's not coming from that perspective. But it is so, there's just a lot of things that I think are put into our meat and the way that that whole industry is going. Then I just decided that I want to cut it out and just see what happens. I think that we've been fed this huge lie that you need so much protein into our diets to be healthy, and that low carb is the way to go, and carbs are bad for you, and when in reality really they aren't, and everything is about living that balanced lifestyle. And some people might think, well, how are you living a balanced lifestyle if you're cutting meat out? That's an extreme. But I don't think that it is. I think that I don't know how it's going to go. I've only been doing this for a few days now, but I can tell you that just after a few days of cutting out meat, mainly cutting out dairy, I think I've only had maybe like a little bit of cheese on a salad, but other than that, I really haven't had a whole lot of dairy. I feel different. I don't have that heavy feeling in my stomach after meals. I don't feel sludgy walking around. I've been eating a ton of vegetables and fruits and carbs and fats. I have a shake, but I realized that when I take the options of meat out of off of my plate, and I take the option of dairy in the form of cheese or yogurts or things like that, that it really forces me to kind of open up my mind and pick different things. Before, when I would make my shakes, I would just put them in a shaker cup or throw them in a blender real quick with maybe like a frozen banana. But the last few days I've been making my shakes with blueberries and carrots and spinach and bananas, and I use a Power Greens boost, and I use my Shakeology, and it is so good and it's so filling, and I get my daughter to eat it. And even just things where my daughter asks, can I have chips? Well, I believe in balance, and so I tell her yes, but let's eat 3 carrots first before we go straight to the chips, or let's eat something else before we go straight to that processed food. So this is kind of my experiment. I hope that you guys will join me on this journey, and I'll let you kind of know how it's going. But I can tell you that 2 days in, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better. I do feel like I have more energy. I don't feel kind of as tired as I have been recently, and it's crazy that just 2 days of making a change like this can make such a huge difference. But anyways, I wanted to share it with you guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how I'm going to do when I say, when I go out. Maybe I'll still allow myself to eat something when I go out, because I do believe in that balance. But so far it's been really awesome, and I'm super excited to step out of my comfort zone and try different things maybe that I've never really tried before. I've never tried to do too many meatless dishes before, so it'll be exciting, an interesting journey. But I urge you to research what you're putting into your body, and I urge you to look into more than just what mainstream media tells you. Check out some of these documentaries, and take a little bit from everything, and do your own research. Don't make a change because someone else tells you to. Make a change because you feel like it's what's going to be best for you and for your body. So anyways, I'll keep you guys updated, let you know how it goes. But thanks for taking a few minutes listening to my rants, and I hope that you guys have a great day, a wonderful week, and a wonderful rest of the year. So bye, guys.